Most buyers and sellers of real estate in the United States use Zillow like it's the Holy Grail. And it is a great tool. A lot of my clients use Zillow. We talk about Zillow and it starts the search or home evaluation. But there's a lot of things Zillow doesn't tell you. And if you're interested in that on this beautiful evening in the Lowcountry, stay tuned. My name is John Weber, and I am the founder of the John Weber team, award-winning team here in the Lowcountry of South Carolina. And I'm out here on this beautiful evening, and I deal with Zillow all the time, and I deal with clients that look at Zillow. And, it's a super good tool, but there's a lot of things Zillow is not telling you. Before I get into this, if you are interested in real estate news or things to do in the Lowcountry, restaurants, you name it, please subscribe to the video. If you just found me on YouTube, we'd love to have you subscribe, and you can hit the bell and you'll be notified every time I put a video out, and that's every single week. We fill the airwaves with information about real estate and living in the Lowcountry. That said, I've walked into many listing presentations, and I have met with many buyers, and they both have all this information about Zillow in their hands, and they're kind of dug in like this is it. We've got the Zillow stuff. And Zillow is, as I said, a great place to start your home search, or if you're trying to figure out what your home is worth. But down here, Zillow is trying to figure out the evaluations of property. They're pulling comps, and they're pulling tax records and things like that from the internet. And I have seen many times where in a gated community, which we have a whole lot of gated communities down here, they're using a comp that's not even in the gated community. And that's just a no-go unless you can't find any comps, but you can in all these gated communities. So that's one big difference that Zillow is just not going to tell you. Zillow can also tell you the valuation of a home, but Zillow's never been inside that home. They don't really know. They don't know that the owner just put $75,000 in brand new kitchen upgrades, quartz countertops, redid their bathroom, and they did it a year before they're going to put it on the market. They just don't have that information. The second thing, besides home valuation, is Zillow has trouble seeing reality in certain neighborhoods. Flood zones, traffic patterns. Can you hear the traffic off of 278? That's going to, impact the value of a home possibly. Some people don't care. You can have a home sitting on a fairway that has a spectacular view beyond the fairway of the marsh. And this is a premium around here, and Zillow sometimes doesn't have all that information. So that's why I say they have trouble with reality of the situation, especially with so many gated communities. Another thing that Zillow really doesn't show you is the hidden cost, because they just don't have that information. They don't have the transfer fees when you join a community. They don't have the increases in insurance. They don't have a lot of the things that we as realtors, boots on the ground here in the Lowcountry, deal with every single day. Flood insurance is increasing, more so on the island than it is on the mainland, but you're not going to find that information on Zillow. You're just not. You're going to find the basic information. Well, it's pulling from the internet. Lifestyle. The lifestyle, wherever you're going to move in the United States, especially down here, you can't get that from Zillow. You cannot get walking on the beach on a November morning at 8 o'clock in the morning when there's very few people walking and the sun is rising in the east. And the feeling that is of living down here. It can't tell you what it's like where I'm sitting with the wind blowing. The marsh has slipped into its dormant phase here. I've got egrets, ibises, great blue herons all around me, and Zillow just can't tell you that. Another thing that Zillow is not telling you, and they can't because they can't be on the market shifts. I just did a video how Bluffton is changing. You can see it right here. You can click on that, and they can't tell you about all these new hospitals and healthcare and Buc-ee's. They're not going to tell you all this, which is bringing more people that find out this is such a great place, and they want to maybe buy a home down here, and that increases demand. So they're not telling you that. They're giving you just the facts off the internet. The biggest thing, and Zillow's always asking, is that the Zestimate. The Zestimates are coming from algorithmic, I had to write it down, guesses. It's the algorithm. That's what it is. And that's how they're appraising houses. And they can be close, but they can be off. Down here with view and improvements, they can be off as much as $50,000 up to $200,000. But it can't really tell you what that view is or the upgrades or anything else, so they can get the pricing wrong. It's a good barometer, that's for sure. Another thing that Zillow is not telling you is their business model is having all people getting on Zillow, and they sell the leads. If you click on contact agent for a specific home, they are selling those leads to a realtor by region, usually by zip code, whatever city it is, and it's expensive. They will sell a particular area in Bluffton, let's say, and it'll cost the realtor anywhere between $1,000 up to $3,000, $4,000 a month. And all the people that click on homes in that zip code area goes right to Zillow, and they send it out to the realtor who's bought that area. So what that means for you is, if you click on contact agent, you're not getting in touch with the listing agent. You're getting in touch with the agent who bought that area, which means it's a random agent calling you on the home you're asking about. So you're kind of flying blind there a little bit. They used to have the listing agent's picture there, but they don't really do that anymore. It just says contact agent. You don't want to call the listing agent anyway because they're representing the seller. You need an agent working for you representing the buyer. So just be aware of that, because Zillow's not telling you that. They're just saying contact agent. The next thing you know, you've got a real estate agent hounding you, calling you, emailing you, information on that home or whatever home. If that's the way you want to find a real estate agent, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a good business model. So just be aware of that. In my world, the real estate world, house valuation is on three things: price, condition, and location. Because everybody knows about location, location, location. The condition is, what shape is the property in? How does it even look when you walk in? That's condition. Is it cluttered with stuff? Is outdated kitchen? So those are the three major factors that we tell everybody when we go into a listing presentation. So here's the bottom line. It's a great starting point. And you know what? All of America's on Zillow. If they're not on that, they're on realtor.com or some of the other websites. And it is a great starting point. Most of my clients tell me which homes they want to go see when we go out and look at homes, because they look at pictures, they're looking at the houses. And a lot of times I know those homes, and I will say, well, gee, that picture looks great, but you should see there's no view or whatever it is. So it's a great starting point, but I would highly recommend that that you contact a real estate agent that has experience, boots on the ground, as I said, down here in the Lowcountry or wherever you're thinking of moving, because it's very, very important to have somebody on your side. You're going to have to sign a buyer's agreement to get in the car. It's just the way it is. I've recently dealt with people that didn't really want to do that. So all we did was sign a buyer's agreement for one day. That's not too intimidating. And I always say to people, it's kind of like dating. Do I like you? Do you like me? And then we can take it from there. And we can build a strong foundation And a lot of good realtors down here know other realtors who do a tremendous amount of business in particular neighborhoods. And we call them and we say, do you have any homes or lots that not quite on the market yet? And you're going to miss out on all of that with Zillow. So you're going to have to get yourself a good buyer's agent. Subscribe to the channel. Please call the John Weber team. We've won the best team in the Lowcountry 3 years in a row. You're probably sick of me saying that if you watch my channel, but I'll never stop saying that. Anyway, I'm signing off from a beautiful, beautiful evening in the Lowcountry in the fall, and it's just gorgeous. So come down here, contact us, and we'll set you up, and we'll work with you on Zillow. But Zillow is not the holy grail. It's really a combination of everything. It's a good starting point, but you're going to need a good real estate agent. So come see us, and you find your dream.